What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth. Filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
Sounds like a bit of a problem with today's society, maybe. People that thrive off struggle and suffering.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a werack chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Araya came to town with their werack, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
Yeah, this is something I was wondering as well.
What are these weracks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some weracks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest weracks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each werack has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
Yeah.
And Araya is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Araya found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Araya's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Of course. He's really well voice acted, this guy. I like it. More about yourself, and then I'll move on. I feel like Sylens is a big kind of topic / question. So.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
I mean, you still spent 2 winters trying.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Badass chicks.
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I feel like I remember her from the first one. She was really cool, right? I'm pretty sure that he's the father of a character that we met through the main story.
Have you ever heard of a man named Sylens? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her. and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll manage. Okay, so now we have the daemon.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts.
Oh boy.
I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me
Tallneck
more
is
about Aurea
perhaps the most
Thunderstrom.
distinctive landmark in the
Maybe
country.
worth a shot.
Okay, so that was a good conversation. I like this guy. So the green exclamation mark was just like extra optional quest, right? Talk to Aratak
Looking
optional.
strong.
I feel like I should still talk to him. I mean, he's the big dog.
Don't forget.
But yeah, looking forward to getting lost in the wilderness, and trying to find the next bit. But this is an Aratak though, no? Let's just talk to this person anyway.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood.
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lelai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
Yeah, I think one thing I remember people talking about, and it didn't really strike me as much when I played, but when I was like editing through and like kind of in retrospect, some of like I don't know if it's the camera work or if it's the animations, but there was always something about the scenes that feel like they could have been a little bit better, like the way they maybe positioned the camera or the way they edited between the shots and that kind of thing. There's something like not quite as kind of dynamic or natural about those kind of conversation scenes, I think. And I do think that that's something that they probably would have been aware of, the Guerrilla Games. And I do feel like it's going to be better in Forbidden West. I mean, it's not something that, I mean, if you guys watched the whole playthrough so far, it's not really something I commented on much, but it's something that I did notice more in retrospect.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Oh boy, there's a lot of them.
This daemon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Fine, that wasn't that helpful.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
The Banuk, hard-headed, hardly useful.
Did your werack come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banuk to face the threat of the daemon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
Aurea knows about this daemon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
There are other weracks in Song's Edge too?
Yes, The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja see war again.
Okay, then we're done here.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Alright, big guy, fine. Now we need to find Naltuk. Just... how far away is this person? Yeah, okay, we've got to head deeper into it. And it's been a long time. What are these called? Tallnecks? Long necks? I think they're called... does it? There's a thing, right? Hold on. Tallnecks, that's it. Yeah, it was Tallnecks. Long necks. Honestly, because I've been playing some Breath of the Wild over like the past few months, I feel like kind of just jumping off here randomly and opening up the glider and just gliding down to the next bit. That is so convenient, man. I wish every open world game had kind of some sort of glider mechanism or something. That'd be dope. So, I think I could start... is this the way down? Song's Edge. Yeah, okay. I think I just start down here. And hope for the best. Let's go.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Araya. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
So yeah, I mean, optional side quests, we're not really going to do them. I mean, I'm focused on the DLC, so... still going to have a look around the area anyway, in case there's a few little extra things. Look at these colours. Wow. What the hell? Just looks almost like broken or something. So this is where they dye their cloths.
These things that killed our hunters,
There you
how
go.
many of them have already poured into the cut?
So many...
Wait a moment.
No. We've got to move. Otherwise it's going to be like 25 hours of Frozen Wild DLC. And honestly, that much, that's not really what I want to do.
Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Keep them together this time.
Then we wait. But I bet we'll see.
Yeah, definitely need more of these.
Alright, I'll keep watching.
These will keep.
Okay, I could see wild animals and stuff like that too. Alright, the music's got a bit intense here.
Cold. Very cold. I get it.
Yeah, it looks brutal here. But at least there's some health. There you go, I finally got a plus, but it's taking a while. I think it's worth spending a bit of time around here just to make sure I gather some more of these.
Save these for the trail.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, like I was saying before, this game, yes, Ghost of Tsushima, I think on the PS4 is definitely for me, like, I would say it's the most beautiful game I've ever played. That's just my opinion. The aesthetic just really blew me away. It just has something a bit extra, even compared to a game like this. The atmosphere of the forest and just like the, I don't know, the different types of trees and foliage and colors and everything. It was just so beautiful. We'll take that. The shard atmosphere allows you to disassemble resources modifications. Okay. I don't think I need to do that, right?
I can't spare the weight.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, so I got this. I can disassemble it for one shard. No, right? What's the point of that? Yeah, there's definitely plenty of these plants around here, so I've really got to. Yeah. So should I go towards the Tallneck first? I feel like I should. Before even that, we can check out this bit.
What on earth would the Vanguard do?
Carja Outlanders.
Light that fire.
May the sun grant you a portion of its wisdom, young huntress.
Surprised there isn't anything to loot here. Fair enough.
My boss said he lost another caravan to machines last week.
But yeah, this is definitely another one of those games where I didn't mind the sort of foraging aspect. Going through these lush forests.
And one of these.
It's definitely good to be back, yeah? Wild Ember. Okay.
A Tallneck? What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built to last.
Wait, where did she even see it? I couldn't even see it through the trees, but let's go and have a look at that. Because that's going to unlock, obviously, this entire area. But usually they're fairly well guarded and not the easiest things to take out. But I mean, if I could deal with that scorching demon thingy and survive the first time around, I think I've got a shot. But we haven't encountered any machines yet, only ones I can scavenge. Okay, we're nearly up to +3 again, which is pretty good. Okay, here we go. Now we're starting to see some things. So I don't know if it's worth kind of just trying to stealth my way through. Probably not.
Got their attention.
Oh boy. I thought it was going to fall. There you go. I was going to say, I guess those guys technically haven't seen me yet, so I might be able to get away. There's no exclamation marks. So maybe I got lucky? Can't tell. I think I did, actually. Wow. Yeah, I think I made it. Wow. Okay. I was not expecting that. Okay. Oh, it's a frozen.
A long time ago. The scavengers have just gotten started.
Let's use some of these bombs. It's been a while since I used one. Critical hit. There we go. Again, they seem too far down, so I'm okay. But my assumption is that I still climb it. I just don't want to die here. There's no other Glinthawks here, thankfully.
I think I'm in the clear.
Honestly, I don't remember what the deal was with this. I'm trying to remember if we had a way to actually melt the ice or not. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ice doesn't melt here. Just trying to make this music go away, like the encounter to end. But they're just remaining on alert. A little bit worried here, but damn it. Okay. Come on, why can't you grab onto that? Oh man, that's not fair. She 100% should have been able to grab onto that. So yes, of course, my first death of the Frozen Wilds DLC is a full death. I don't think anyone's surprised by that. Well. Started me off further back than I would have liked, but we'll manage. My only guess is because I couldn't jump up from there, I have to approach it from a different angle. But that Glinthawk is probably back as well, right? Yeah.
Oh boy.
Nearly. Yeah, that one's gone. There you go. So yeah, last time I failed here, but they're not really letting me... Critical components removed. Replace to restore system integrity. Okay, so what I believe is that we have these parts. Obviously, we need to find replacements for these, and I think these scavenger types might actually be the ones that have them. So I'm gonna have a look here. That was a pretty badass way to fall in. Okay, I didn't quite get the resources I was after. Oh boy. Damn, I hate these little shits. Red Eye Watcher. Yeah, the Red Eyes were tough. There we go.
These aren't cheap.
So yeah, I think there's a chance that some of these scrappers might have actually taken, might have one of the parts that I need. Whoops. There you go. Yeah, we're doing okay for now. Okay. We'll try and take out a couple more here. That's pretty good damage. There we go.
The last of it looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get at what's inside its head.
Okay, yeah, so I had to take these guys out in the first place to be able to see what I needed. Where's the map? Okay. Well, at least they're not too far away. I think I'll focus on getting these first and then I'll continue. Do I have everything? Okay. Yeah, I didn't really take much damage either, so I think that was a job well done. Oh damn. Rip these guys. Okay, let me set this first one up.
For later.
I'm definitely glad that I got plenty of resources as well, so I didn't have to bother sort of farming stuff to be able to craft. But this is a nice little quest to get things started in the DLC. I feel like before continuing on into the wilderness, it's good to just have a better feel for the map. And Tallnecks are one of the coolest things in the game, so always worth it. Oh. Well, that ain't good. Is there anything I can use while I'm here? Oh boy. Yeah, this was a bad place to get caught. Okay, that's that one. Yeah, these guys were always a bit annoying to fight at the best of times. Okay, that's another one. I mean, health-wise, I'm still doing fine, despite the panic, but... Are we done? Next time I'm going to try to override one of them. Oh, it's back again. Guess who's back? Right, 2 hits is enough, but it's too far away. Damn, it only takes 30 damage from this. No! There we go. Almost up to level 32. It's been a pretty good start. Right. Is this the thing? Yeah, I should probably have a quick look at these. I haven't looked at this stuff at all. Yeah, so I think some of these I can drop, right? Okay, so now let's get it again. That's better. Keep pressing start. That's gonna happen a lot. So yeah, I can add more fire to this one. So yeah, that's better. Yeah, why not? Okay. So that's a start.